Hello, Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. As you noticed, I have switched things up. If you like being able to see the cards, then let me know. Okay, let's get into your reading for June, the midpoint of June 2019. First out, you have the Fool and the Hangman here popping out. I'm sorry for the glare. So this is, oh, you have 3 cards here. You have the Queen of Cups. You guys have the Queen of Cups in your readings a fair amount. It's interesting. Either you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this is just an immense consideration of what makes sense for you on an emotional basis. You have the Hangman here, which is also consideration in regard to where you want to go, how you want to go about things, what you've learned in your experience so far, you know? What has been emotionally satisfactory for you and what is not, okay? And what do we do to get rid of the things that are not? They've served us for a reason, you know, but I also think, too, it's important to be conscious of the direction that you're moving things to, okay? Are you wanting to start something again from the past? Is this what we're thinking about here, you know? Are you thinking about heartache from the past? Are you thinking about somebody that you want to maybe connect with? Somebody who you thought may have been your 9 of Cups energy? This is, I don't want to put that energy, God, I sound like every other fucking tarot reader. I'm sorry. Nothing against other tarot readers. I've just seen a lot of hopeful things that don't amount to much. In how they view specific cards. Cards have many meanings. Yeah, it feels like some part of you feels like with this 9 of Cups that there may have been some contentment in the past and you might be willing to relook at it. That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe you have been looking at it and evaluating it and seeing if you want to continue, or not continue, but start it up again, or somebody may be wanting to communicate that with you, or it could just be in your heart. Yeah, it's in your heart. It's kind of hard with that glare, you guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So yeah, this is coming from a place of emotional unrest, Capricorn. Like, are you wanting to go back so badly? Like, I really think it's important to evaluate everything that you've experienced here. Evaluate your heart, your emotions, what you've gotten out of this, what you've had to give yourself from this situation, the new perspective of where you're coming from now, the new understanding of what you've experienced from this past situation, and especially in regard to your heart. You guys are very beautiful, Capricorn, in your love, but sometimes you guys can hang on to things and people and situations that may not be in your best interest to do so, you know? But whatever it is, it's affected you on an emotional basis here. Show me more for Capricorn. So now we've got this 9 of Cups coming out in reverse. Yeah, this is like being emotionally distraught entirely, not being able to comfort yourself, not being able to find solace, cycling things in your emotions over and over and over again. How could I have done something better? How come I wasn't different? Maybe they would have liked me if I had been such and such and such and such. It feels like somebody here is very much contemplating getting back into a situation from the past, okay? Or looking back to the past with some particular feelings about it. Particular. We have Judgment. This is about reconciliation, about figuring out if it's worthy of your time to go back to the situation in the past. I'm going to pull a clarifier for here too, just to see what's going on here. Yeah, somebody wants their happiness. Somebody wants, it's like, I'm feeling like an energy of like we feel robbed of our happiness, or like we feel robbed of a situation that we felt may have been one way and it ended up not being that way. It feels like that energy, like you've been wronged of something, or you've been robbed of something, you've been wronged, and it feels emotionally out of balance. I would say use your better judgment here, though, Capricorn, and go towards what stabilizes your life. Go towards people that feel good in your life, you know. It may feel that this person felt good, and they may have, but it feels like there's a necessity here to essentially come to some new understandings within healthy boundaries of what you give your time to, who you give your time to, how you give your time and energy and emotional life and experience to, you know. Be careful of just, I don't know. It feels like somebody's really trying to go back, but it feels like we need to have some healthy boundaries about what's going back. So I don't usually use the romance angels, Capricorn, but for some reason we are using them. I'm using them because I hate when people are like, oh, spirit told me to da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, really? Okay. But no, I'm having a very deep feeling that I need to use these romance angels. So yeah, let's go ahead and read these. Show me what Capricorn needs to know. So you have passion coming out in reverse. Here, let's just do it there. So interesting. The passion of this situation. I don't mean to laugh. That's not what I'm doing. It feels like there's no passion here. There's no more. And here we are discontented. Here we are emotionally distraught over something that we felt was very, very integral to us and our happiness at some point. That card was upright a while ago. It fell out in reverse, though. All of these cards are upright, but if they come out in reverse, then so be it. So yeah, it feels like we're mourning here. It feels like we're mourning something, the potential of something that felt so good. Do what's good for you, though, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify this reading. Show me the Fool. Yeah, we've got the Five of Pentacles here for the Fool. So as far as advice goes, it may be good to just allow this to be in the past. Allow this to go. I'm so sorry for that glare, you guys. I know, I can't help it, though. Avert your eyes. Yeah, and this also may be a situation where what you had banked on may have not gone in the direction that you wanted. You know, your life should be going in this progression, yet look at everybody. You know, this is in reverse that way. This head is that way. This head is this way. This head is this way, you know. And this person that you may have had a beginning with a while ago may have left for something of their past as well. And it's almost like that helps to solidify the chain of events. Show me the Hangman for Pisces. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So this is pretty much basically where you've established your next means of movement in this situation, okay? So we have a deep feeling of remorse, regret, frustration, being shut out, but also kind of coming to the decision that we're not going to put energy and effort and just allow this to remain in the cold, okay? This Five of Pentacles. Show me the Queen of Cups for Capricorn. And the Emperor for the Queen of Cups. With the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. So here he is again. Hangman, Hangman. This is deep contemplation, considerable amounts of worry being put over something else where that energy could be transformed and put towards yourself, Capricorn. How do you do that? How do you balance out your emotional state and well-being? Okay. One key that can be effective here is to do what some of you do best and really tap into your power, tap into your desire to rule. I don't mean to make this sound harsh or brutal or cutthroat, but tap into your desire to rule. Rework your life so that you are able to come into it from a point of leadership. Okay, not so much where we're just lost in our emotions, but from a point of leadership where we can see our efforts in something, recognize that where it didn't work out, and recognize that passion is not the glue for every relationship, even though it felt good. And we can move away from it. We can put this effort and energy into ourselves. We can heal ourselves. We have the insight and foresight to do so. But it takes courage. It takes stepping into your power, Capricorn. This is Aries energy, the Emperor, but that energy is quick moving. It's very fast. It's very, if you think of the ram, they butt you. They're hard customers to deal with, but they also have a lot going on for them. They're very fiery. They make things happen in life, and I think that that's where we need to step into now, Capricorn. It's enough wallowing, enough frustration, enough looking towards the past, yet finding the same pain, revisiting the same pain. It's time to utilize our best judgment and to go into procuring our future, stabilizing our future. How do we do that? How do we do that here? Okay. You know, what do we need to stop putting energy and effort in? What door do we need to stop banging on and still receiving no, nobody's coming to that door, but we're still waiting there like a dog with a bone, like their master died, but they're waiting there. I don't mean to call you a dog. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Show me the Five of Cups. Show me the Five of Cups for Capricorn. So the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is a decision in regard to somebody that you cared about very much. You could have been dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, or this might be you, okay? Either way, though, the Lovers in reverse is the decision. Whether this decision was made to leave you in the past or you left someone in the past and you're continuing to think about going back to them, this is not showing any improvement in regard to what you want, in regard to how you want to experience your life. So be careful in that decision making. Be careful about what you give your heart over to and your emotions, Really step into your power and start to approach things from a place of personal leadership, okay? You guys can do that very well. This is a decision, and I feel the decision is to let go of this person. Could be a Gemini as well. Show me the Nine of Cups in reverse for Capricorn. So yeah, and this card wanted to fly out too. I caught it. It's the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. So again, this is just a reiteration of something that you felt incredibly emotionally connected to with somebody. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio. Either way, a lot of water here. A lot of water here. But this is rehashing things. Feeling that this was a once-in-a-lifetime relationship here and not being able to let it go, but now recognizing that you're stuck here with this energy. It's like you're holding the energy captive, but you need to move forward, okay? This is done. I'm sorry about that. And this energy is energy of, it can be self-sabotatory energy if we're not dealing with anybody else. And I feel that this kind of neglect of ourselves is a bit on the self-sabotatory side, Capricorn. But, you know, I feel that you're getting over it. I feel that you're learning from it. Show me Judgment. Fell on the floor. Fell out sideways. Yeah, so here, we have the Queen of Cups here again, and now we have the Eight of Cups sideways. So not sure if you should walk away, not sure if you need to come back, like not sure, like it's that energy. And I think that that is cycled so much here, Capricorn, and it feels so heavy here because somebody was very, very happy or enthusiastic about this situation on a deep emotional level, and it feels like they've been leveled. And the Eight of Cups here, not certain about which way to go. This is about reconciliation. It's also about endings, chances, endings, shift, movement. Is this wise decision making here? We want to walk away. We want to come back. We're not even certain. At the bottom of the deck again, you have, again, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But again, look at her. She's looking into this cup like it's longing. It's longing, it feels. That's what it feels like, Capricorn, longing for somebody and knowing that that's not going to come to be. Show me the Four of Wands for Capricorn, please. Four of Wands for Capricorn. Yeah, so you have the Six of Swords here, Capricorn. The Six of Swords is essentially moving away from things. It's finding calmer waters. It's balancing our emotions and our feelings. It's getting out of stuff that we know just doesn't work for us anymore. And by doing that, you give yourself a new chance. That's utilizing your best judgment. That's giving yourself a new chance for new beginnings. New beginnings with people that are of like mind, people that pay attention to you and understand you. People that you feel utterly connected to. I feel that this is positive and it's coming, but there's so much regret. There's so much pain and longing for something to come back and resurrect that this has been difficult to get to. But I think if we step into your personal power, Capricorn, and really evaluate the situation and create very strong boundaries for yourself to align your life with, I think you'll have a better outcome. So let's go ahead and get a, I'm going to pull one for passion. Passion in reverse for Capricorn. Show me that. Yeah, man. You have the Tower in reverse. So this is wanting to come back to something, even if it didn't work out, even if it wasn't satisfactory, even if it, broke your heart into a million pieces here and you've had to let somebody go or they've let you go. Either one, somebody's been let go and it was intentional, if it's always intentional, but it's having a hard time letting go of something. It's having a hard time stepping away from this. It's wanting to experience this in a different way and coming to the realization that that is not how it's going to be. So let's go ahead and pull you a Nocturna, and then we will close this reading out for you, Capricorn. Show me energy present for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have 3 cards, Capricorn. Lovely. Slug. Hyena. Scorpion in reverse. Now, I usually don't read these cards in reverse, but something tells me to kind of figure out what the reversal of it is. And now I have to read about it because I don't know. Let's read Slug first because that one came out first, I believe. Slug. steadfastness, pacing, masculine, feminine. Here in the Pacific Northwest, slugs, especially the pictured banana slug, are a very common sight during the fall. The slug encourages us to slow down, which can be difficult in this fast-paced world. It is persistent and focuses on its goal, reaching it at its own pace. It will get there eventually, and it knows it. Slugs are also hermaphroditic, making them the perfect balance of masculine and feminine. Interesting here. Okay, because that's kind of what I feel here too. I feel somebody felt like it was the perfect balance. It was the perfect balance. And it ended up not being that way. It ended up frustrating you and you needed to leave it. Somebody left it. Hyena. Family, matriarch, home. While hyenas have a bad reputation in pop culture and literature, this card focuses on the social groups of these interesting beasts. Hyenas live in large groups consisting of up to 80 individuals. The families are fairly tight-knit, with cubs even able to identify relatives as far as their great aunt. Their societies are matriarchal, with females being of higher rank than males. Convene with your home, be it your family or group of close friends, for they are the ones who will always have your back. Spend time with others that love you. Spend time with like-minded individuals. Spend time with people that have you in mind. Move towards that energy. Get rid of this limbo energy where we're back and forth on this emotional roller coaster. Move forward. It's okay. Scorpio or Scorpion. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. Who isn't? Scorpion. Scorpion. Change, death. Here, I can do that for you. Scorpion. Change, death, rebirth. With its poisonous sting, the scorpion is a classic symbol of death. Ancient Egyptians believed them to be spirits which guided souls from one realm to the next. However, this card is not a literal death, but a figurative one. Scorpions periodically shed their skins and grow a new one, up to 6 times in its lifetime. Perhaps it's time you shed your own skin, like an old relationship that's run its course, or a dead-end job you've been at for too long. So, yeah, that whole revisiting things, letting it go, I think it's time to shed this skin and move towards what you need to do. I think the reason that this was in reverse was just because we're not shedding that skin. We're not releasing that energy. So, all right, Capricorn, I hope that this reading was helpful for you. If you did find it helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below for that. And I really appreciate I appreciate all of you that watch these videos. And I hope that these videos are helpful to you. But I do want to make mention for those people that have donated. Thank you so much. You've made it very, very, you've made me feel very good and appreciate it. And you helped put food in Marcel's mouth. It's a win. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. And I love you guys. I'm sorry that this reading is like this, but it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you ever. Yeah, so I hope you're okay. And chin up and look to the future. You've got good things coming, but it's slow and steady, okay? Move forward. It's going to be okay. All right, you guys, take care.